Darren Mullings after Poole Town 2, Yate Town 2. Darren, you must be absolutely thrilled with that performance. I mean, watching the game, the second half performance was absolutely outstanding. Must have been possibly the best performance of the season.
Yeah, look, for sure. Yeah, I'm really proud of the performance. I'm really proud of the players. I thought they were excellent, really. First half, we found ourselves down to a goal, a bit of a scrappy goal, really, after playing really well, frustrating them, and also being really calm in possession. And yeah, I'm just pleased with that first half, and then probably a little lapse in concentration in the back line with a longer ball, and then they managed to get a cross in, and there's a little bit of a fumble. Is the debate whether it's offside or not? I'm not sure. We'll watch it back, but we find ourselves 1-0 down and almost not feeling sorry for ourselves again, but being okay and being in the game, and not necessarily then breaking us down with anything particularly really good. It was just a drop in the box and they put it away. So it was almost carry on doing the same thing, but we just need a bit more belief, a bit more conviction, a bit more energy, especially in that top line. I don't think first half we necessarily had that. We didn't look after the ball well enough when we got up into those positions. Rex come on second half. I thought he made a massive difference to the performance. His energy, his desire to try and get on the ball, to try and make things happen, to stretch the game, which is probably something we've missed, and I thought him and Marlon combined really well. Charlie Moody come on not long after, again made a fantastic impact in the game. He's done that, since he's been there. We obviously have to manage his minutes. It's frustrating for him. It's frustrating for us that he can't start games at the moment, but that time's coming soon. So it's good that he's getting through games. So that's fantastic. But everyone that come on, and like you said, that second half, it just felt different. There was a bit more belief, a bit more conviction. I think sometimes that happens with a goal. You get yourself a goal and you start to believe things. Fantastic finish from Josh Bennett to roll it in the corner. And yeah, I'm sure he enjoyed that. We all did. And then obviously to go and get the penalty. We've been asking for this for weeks now. When those balls drop in the box, I think in past weeks it feels like it's always the opposition getting there first, and we're nowhere near it. And we've asked the lads to be more proactive, to be on their toes in and around that. Will get us something, and I think it was Marlon that done that, and he wins the penalty, and then gets up and slots it coolly into the goal. So really pleased with that, and I still think we probably had opportunities. I think Rex is one when he goes through, fantastic finish. Been told by a number of people, including theirs, they don't think he's offside, so that would have put us 2-1 up. There's a lot of things happening, ifs and buts, but it looks like it's a clear goal for us, and we don't get it. Rex has another great chance, a good bit of play in the box. He takes a touch and it just goes wide. But we've been asking for shots, we've been asking for opportunities, and we were starting to create them. And then, look, we always know as the game wears on, we've had to do a lot of work. We've had to take JT off. He's come back from a long spell out. He's had to come off the pitch. You've got a couple of others hobbling around with injuries, and we knew it was coming, but we dealt with it. We dealt with it really well. And look, again, I'll have to watch it back. I've got a lot to watch back tonight, but I think it's a real soft penalty, and I'm not even sure it is. Our boys are not happy with it at all. They feel he's gone down and he's dived, and he's bought the penalty. But there's nothing we can do about it. The rest made the decision. So, and look, Aaron gets a hand to it, and he's probably disappointed. He said to us in there that he's disappointed he didn't save it. But the bit after that, I think, was the important bit. That when we're under the cosh now, and they've got that little belief for that last, what felt like forever. I think we played almost 10 minutes of overtime. We had to dig in, and to see the lads throwing their bodies on the line, some blocks in the last minute. That togetherness is what you want as a manager, and that's something we need to hold on to and bring into the next few games.
Well, this was an excellent advert for this level of football, and you summarised pretty much about all the excitement that was going on. And with when the board went up for 7 minutes, and there was a bit of a stoppage after that. I was watching the clock go down, and in the last 90 seconds there were a couple off the line, and as you say, the togetherness and the defending was absolutely superb. And you changed the back line a bit, didn't you? There's a slightly different formation.
Yeah, like you said, I think it was a good advert. There's two teams that want to try and play football and try and do things the right way, so I think that's always going to happen. It's going to be a good game when teams want to do that. But like you said, we changed a few things a little bit today. We wanted to try and get more bodies along the front line if possible. We know the way they play, they flood that our back line. You have to be brave and defend well, and then if you can hit them on the counter attack with the quality, we'll create chances. So yeah, look, there's so many things to be pleased with tonight, and look, we're bitterly disappointed we didn't leave with 3 points, because I think overall probably the performance deserved that, especially second half. But that's football sometimes, and look, to come here and get the point after a couple of recent results, I think is a good point, but it's only a point, and we have to build on that. But we have to take confidence from coming to. I think they were second in the league at the start of the game, and to come here and put in a performance, both in and out of possession, be more of a threat in the final third, definitely in the second half, and create opportunities and chances and defend like we did. We have to take relief from that. So that's the next step now. They've had the pat on the back for a good performance. Half decent result in terms of getting a point. But now we have to back up next week.
Yeah, next week's Uxbridge at home, and 1-3-1 there, but that means nothing. It's another tough game.
I say the same thing every week, but every game's a tough game. But like I said, we have to take that confidence and belief. Like I said, we played them not so long ago and then got a positive result. We're back at home, where most of the time I think we're good and we play the way we want to play. And like I said, we have to take confidence from that today. And the players need to do that, and individuals as well, because there's been a lot of questions asked in the last few weeks. But they took a lot of information on board this week. We've had to go through a lot of stuff. They've had to really listen and see if we can implement that on a Saturday, and we've done that against a really strong team in Poole. So yeah, look, we're all pleased. We're all happy with today's performance, and like you said, we look forward to next week.
Well done to you and everybody for an outstanding performance. I'm sure we'll enjoy the journey home. Hope you've had a good week and look forward to seeing you next Saturday.
Thank you very much. Cheers, Bob.